College sports as we know them are gone. This is going to completely change the landscape of everything. If this is the world they want to live in, great. But the NCAA and the schools better put some rules in place, and they need to do it quickly because we saw what happened with name, image, and likeness. They just kind of opened Pandora's box, and then it was the wild, wild west out there. Stories of bad contracts and failed promises. They come a dime a dozen. Things have settled down some now as people kind of figured out the landscape, but this is going to shake things up even more. Here's the biggest thing that's going to get noticed by even the most casual of sports fans. If you love a good NCAA Cinderella story like I know I do and a lot of other people do, you can kiss those goodbye. The gap between the haves and the have-nots in college sports is about to get wide, and it's going to get there quickly. Programs like UConn, Marquette, Villanova, who have a long basketball histories, are going to have trouble competing in the new recruiting landscape that they're making. But the have-nots are not the only ones going to be outside of the Power Five. What about those Power Five sports that are not revenue makers? Football and basketball are going to bring in the money. But what about sports like gymnastics, wrestling? How does this hit them? Because it definitely won't be in the bank account for a check from the revenue sharing. I can guarantee you that. But it could force some schools to make some tough business decisions about what sports they want to support. That $21 million they plan to give players has to come from somewhere. So while I support players getting their bag, my question right now is, what's the real cost for college sports going to be? That's a question we're going to have to wait to see the answer to.